welcome to the Monumental Mindset Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Q. Here we focus on tapping into our fullest potential to become our best possible selves. Each and every Monumental Monday, we will drop an episode that consists of a word of the week as well as a metaphor to get you through your week, just to incorporate in your daily lives. If you are a fan of the show, please like, comment, and subscribe at Dr. Q the Coach on all social media platforms. Today, I have a very special guest for you. This is not only just my cousin, but he is one of the biggest bosses that you will ever get to meet and that is able to grace this monumental stage. Not just the owner and founder of Yo Home Properties, Yomi Auto, as well as the...
You can mention New Black. Go ahead.
New Black Theaters, because when you're working on big things, sometimes you got to make sure you don't let everybody know everything that's going on. And the Drum Loop Brands. Introducing Mr. Yomi Courtney to you all, known as my cousin, Yomi.
Hey.
Thank you and welcome to the show.
Appreciate you having me.
Oh, man, that is so funny. I was like, listen, sometimes you can't mention everything that you got going on, but I know you're doing so many big things.
So many things.
I'm sorry. I know I didn't let a cat out the bag.
You know what, though? It's honestly, it's okay because you're my cousin, so you get the exclusive.
Exclusive.
So I always let you know things that's happening before I even let the world know. That's just how we do as family, y'all. So
yes.
But yes, you mentioned New Black Theater. You mentioned the Drum Loop brand. You mentioned Yo Home and Properties. Yomi Autos.
Yes, so
and
much.
A slew of other things that we're not even going to mention today.
Oh, my goodness. I am so thankful and I am so happy to have you on the show with me today. Today, our word of the week is going to be generational wealth, which I feel like just really transpires among our relationship. It simply means financial assets that are passed through not just your children, but your grandchildren and beyond.
Yes.
Mr. Yomi Courtney,
Yes.
the man of the man that has all these different businesses. What does generational wealth mean to you?
Well, as we talked beforehand and before period, generational wealth means to pass along. To pass along through the actual word definition, generations, through generations, pass a wealth. And when we break down the wealth word, we all know that wealth identifies with more than one definition. It's not just money. It can be DNA, genetic codes. It can be housing, land, which is equal to money, but it can be talents. It can be all type of things. And one of the things that we're going to talk about further into the interview is how we are using our generational wealth before us. Well, let's say pre, during, and post.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Pre, during, and post. I was reading a quote not too long ago, and this quote said this, and I know that you are going to just pour life when you hear this.
Talk to me.
I want my children to not just inherit my clothes and my shoes, but my land and my businesses.
Beautiful.
It speaks.
It speaks.
It just makes your heart skip a beat.
You know, sometimes words don't just speak, it act. Sometimes word don't just act, it does.
Ooh.
You know, and sometimes word don't does, it is.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So when I hear that, and you said, where'd you receive that quote from?
I saw it on Google.
That's beautiful.
Google
got
come
that
through.
out there. We got it out there.
Yeah.
Think about it. 15, 20 years ago, it wasn't that easy to just, maybe 25, 30, but you get what I'm saying. As time goes, knowledge and technology has brought more to us to be able to enjoy these affirmations and these quotes.
Yes.
But when you do hear that, you got to think about stuff like Atlanta.
We are coming to you live from Atlanta. As
we in Atlanta.
The studio setup is a bit different because we are in VA.
And she's a boss and she's on the go. She don't stop.
Booked and busy, baby. But we always coming to y'all each and every Monumental Monday. And this Monday, we're coming to you from the studio of one of the greatest.
Another business of mine.
One of the greatest. So not just clothes and shoes, but land and businesses.
And health.
Ooh.
And mental.
Gotta stick around. Yes.
See, we have to understand as people, and when I say people, us.
Right.
Us folks.
I'm following.
Well, we have to understand that this material world it's really not our niche in life. It's really not our thing. I want you to say it not. Believe it or not, we still created all of this, and it still doesn't mean nothing to us. All this material things, all these designs come from us. You look at the Louis Vuitton logos and all that come from Eastern Kenya and all these other places. The information is out there now. You get what I'm saying? So when we look at this stuff, and I say us, and we talk about generational wealth, we got to look at what we passing along to our children. It ain't just money. We can see it all day, every day. People worth billions of dollars completely unhappy.
Ooh.
I know people that receive $500 on food stamps, $200 on child support, and are way more happy than the person who has $500 million in their account. So we have to really look at all components of generational wealth. I understand that, and I love when we talk about it all the time, the monumental mindset, the wordplay behind it.
You gotta let them know.
We're putting this shit on the pedestal out here.
Yeah.
We're not saying the basic mindset.
No.
We're not saying the average mindset.
Not that
the
mediocre.
Average guy. Not the mediocre talent. You said monumental mindset. So we understand monumental. Now let's talk about mindset.
Ooh.
How can we have generational wealth without the proper mindset? But then we also ask, what's the proper mindset, Queen? And if you ask us beautiful colored people, there's no such thing as a proper mindset.
Yeah.
Because we're the most beautiful colored people in the world.
Yeah.
But we know we ain't the most violent.
Period.
That ain't in our blood.
Nope.
But we like to have things in this system that distracts us to say that we violent, that we naturally this way, we naturally that way. No. We became that way because we've been put in societies that use us to build their generational wealth.
Right.
To distract us from building what rightfully belong to us because we created us.
Ooh.
FUBU, for us, by us. We did this shit.
Period.
You get what I'm saying? But now, in 2023, and you look at the past 4 or 5 years, even with COVID, black people, our generation say, nah, we good. What's $15 an hour?
We're going to figure it out.
What's 40 hours a week?
It's more than that.
It's more than this. It's more to life. I deserve, not only that, my ancestors deserve. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams.
Yeah. So
when we talk about generational wealth, we pass along the mindsets of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. Yeah. Name some women from your great sorority.
Oh, man. Oh, you, okay. Well, not just from my sorority, but Madam C.J. Walker, Kamala Harris, you got Rosa Parks, you got Coretta Scott.
Is that generational?
I mean,
or is that forever?
That's forever.
Is that wealth and health? Yeah. Is that a mindset of women identifying the mindset of these women, what they brought to the table?
Yes.
That right there means more than $1.
Yeah. Oh.
So now we're talking generational wealth.
That's legacy.
We're talking legacy.
Wow. Woo. That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? So when we talk of generational wealth, I don't want to get on here and talk about how much money I make and how we're going to use life insurance to gain leverage on people. We all know that. And if we don't, hey, get on it. Life insurance, real estate, owning land, own it all. Yes, I own properties. Yes, we own a dealership. Me and my wife, we own everything. Notice what I said. Me and my wife. It ain't just me.
Come on, somebody.
It ain't just me.
It's the queens too.
But it's also a mindset that I had to gain.
Yeah.
And I want to talk a little bit about the mindset that I had to gain to become this person because
I love it.
You know me more.
Yes.
I'm a professional drummer.
Let the mindset.
I'm a master drummer. And what they say about artists don't know business. And if you
That's a misconception.
It was the truth.
You had to prove it as a misconception.
Well, I had to prove it myself.
Come on, somebody.
I had to prove it myself. I had to make sure I was monumental. I had to make sure my mindset was up high. I had to make sure that whatever I knew I can do but wasn't doing, but keep telling people, hey, I'm going to do this one day.
Yeah.
Hey, trust me. But then they look at me like, bro, you just a drummer. Bro, you a beast on that djembe. Yeah. Hey, bro, I got some real estate ideas that I'm thinking about. Hey, how's some shows going on? Ooh. So you're not holding me at a monumental space when I'm telling you
what I got. And I got monumental value. Come on, somebody.
But if you don't have it on the value yourself, why should everybody else?
Oh.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
so I had to create that mindset to
yes.
say, I told my wife before I moved in, I said, baby, I got something to tell you. It might hurt, it might not. I said, but for the first time in my life, I learned something. I need to focus on myself and my priorities. My priorities is not my kids and you. Y'all are what comes with my life. Y'all are my life.
Yeah.
There's no me without y'all.
Yeah.
My priorities is getting out here and making sure I can leave something for y'all.
Yeah.
If some dumbass nigga decides to take me out,
y'all good.
Y'all good. Family and finances.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So it's not just I live my life for my kids. No, my kids are my life.
Ooh.
My wife is my life. My family is my life. We talked about this the other night when we went to the cigar bar around a bunch of millionaires. We do social network event.
Yes.
Shouts out to the cigar bar.
Yeah, shouts out cigar bar.
Yes. But we talked about this.
Yes.
How do we change our words? How do we change from saying believe to know?
Wow.
It's like simple like this. You believe in God?
Yeah.
Or do you know God?
I know. And he knows me
So
too.
we don't need to say believe no more.
Right.
So why do we need to say I believe I'm gonna be a millionaire?
I know I am.
There we go. That's a mindset.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a mindset. So us people, when I say our culture, we have to start playing on those. See, this ain't shit that I read in the book.
Yeah.
This ain't shit that I actually just walk through life myself. One thing about me, Queen, you know I'm a spiritual, God-loving, God-fearing man.
Yeah.
So I give credit where credit due. I got an 80-year-old pops that's still alive.
Yep. That's my uncle, y'all.
I got 16 siblings. Hey, shouts out Courtney clan, GK clan.
Yeah.
But I got 16 siblings.
Yeah.
I got 32 first cousins, 46 second cousins.
That's a lot.
We got.
That's a lot, y'all.
So we talking about generationals. Let's tell the crowd what generational wealth really is. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. Dr. Queen. I have her on my phone as Dr. Cuzzo. That's how close we are, y'all. We grew up in the same hood.
Did.
We grew up in the same lifestyle.
Did. Beautiful
homes, but we made our own choices to be better than what our circumstances allowed us to be.
Indeed.
And we took full advantage.
Full
advantage, because we got there.
And
we still got a long way to go, but we going.
We get there.
But what's crazy is that we're second cousins by paper.
Yeah.
But like we grew up as brothers and sisters.
You my brother.
But what's crazy is that we're adults and you're Dr. Queen and I'm business owner. Mm-hmm. So we knew that what our parents was doing for us was allowing us to be free.
Yep.
We knew what our grandparents and our aunties was doing. See, a lot of people get mad at their previous family members. Oh man, if my mama would have taught me this, if my parents would have did this.
Yeah.
We can't get mad at them. Our parents did what the circumstances and the system allowed them to do at that time.
Wow. Yeah.
So remember I said, I'm going to go to this no excuses, no reason. No excuses, no reason started when technology changed.
Period.
Black people, we have no excuses, no reason, no more. We can't blame the white man. See, I tell the people all the time, I ain't anti-white, but I'm pro-black, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to hate the white man.
Yeah.
The fuck? We know who he is.
And
yeah. We know, but here's the other, I can say beautiful thing, but the beautiful thing for us is that they got their own problems.
Yeah.
We are not going to continue to let this wordplay of violence that defamate our character as a people.
Right, and dictate our futures.
We are not. We are successful people.
Right.
We have always been successful people.
Yeah.
Architects.
Yep.
From the beginning of time.
Ooh.
Name me a race that didn't have problems. Don't worry, I'll wait. Because it's not true. Exactly. Yeah. It's exactly. Yeah. So when we're talking about generational wealth, we got to talk DNA code. We got to talk psych.
Yeah.
Health.
Right.
Mental health.
Yeah.
I am not afraid to say it. I went through my mental health problems.
Yeah.
Money don't fall from a tree. It's just made from a tree.
Ooh.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's made from a tree, but it ain't gonna fall.
No, it don't fall. Because if it fell, everybody would be.
If
it just fell from the tree, baby.
But then, what value would it hold?
It wouldn't hold none because you wouldn't have to work.
As my dad said, you can't never outmake the white man and the money he make because he make the money. So what are we gonna do as a people? Everybody say ownership. Yeah, let me tell you something that happened today. You mind if I tell you? Let me tell you what's up.
Tell me. Tell the people.
We in the hood. Hey y'all, we in the hood, right? We have Kroger on Memorial. Mm-hmm. Black community. I ain't gonna say the hood. It's a black community, older community. You know, everybody's coming in, starting to invest. You know what that's called, gentrification. But it's still predominantly black.
Right.
somebody I was with said, man, look at those white girls. Why they in here? Oh. And I said, by nature, I said, they is so out of place. But then, let me show you what mindset is about, y'all. Are they out of place or are we out of place?
Wow.
What store are we in?
Kroger.
Who owns it? But we say shop black.
But y'all should have been at the Food Depot.
or Lena's in Milwaukee for
right,
Milwaukee folks.
At Lena's.
We cannot sit there and say, why white people in our hood? This ain't your hood. How many properties you own in this hood?
And a lot of times people don't own the properties. I mean, you are definitely speaking the truth.
So when we say, why are they here? Why aren't they here? This is their shit.
Yeah.
Why aren't we at our shit?
Oh.
Why aren't we at the black grocery stores?
Yeah.
See, that's a mindset.
Wow.
We quick to blame the white people to come in our space, but nigga, we in y'all space. As long as we allow them to keep controlling our generational wealth.
Right.
The fuck we gonna keep doing? Complaining like some little punks?
Oh.
And we know, due to the mothers and the fathers,
wow,
ain't no punks in this generation.
It ain't.
Don't matter if they misguided or not.
Yeah. And we some little hotheads too.
We hotheads. Don't matter if we misguided or not. I safely said it. I safely said it. Don't matter.
We some hotheads.
Yeah, man. Listen. Well, systematically.
Yeah. It's what it's been set up for.
But you also a successful black woman.
Yeah.
You also a monumental woman.
Yeah. Let them know.
And you know me. I have not a misogynistic nigga bone in my body.
Yeah.
You know, I salute the black queen.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to be the pro-black man.
Yeah.
Because we all need it. I can't teach you how to be a woman.
Right, exactly. And I can't teach you how to be a man.
And you can't teach me how to be a man.
Wow.
But what I can do is be there for you as my role, my proper duty from God is to be the man for the woman.
Wow.
And the woman for the man.
Yep.
And that's all I can do for you.
Wow. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
And when you properly do your duty from God, now you're talking generational wealth.
Yep.
Now you're talking unblocking shit, man. Now you're talking increasing your spiritual psyche.
Yeah.
Getting rid of that animalistic behavior.
Yep.
Living through your divinity. See, I don't talk religion because everybody is spiritual by nature.
Yep.
So religion is somebody's belief. I don't care about your belief, as I said.
Right.
I care about what you know.
Right.
And what I see is a pattern of what you know.
Yes.
So that's what I care about.
And as you live in it.
Are you living it?
See? And that's
See, but that's what we have to do. Monumental mindset.
Yep.
Make this mindset something where we're comfortable. See, this living your... Go ahead. What you got?
I got you. Okay. So, monumental mindset is definitely the name of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Monumental mentality is the name of the business.
That's what it's supposed to be.
And the mentality is a way of life. It's a way of thinking. It's your character.
Yes.
It's who you are.
Yes.
It's how you carry yourself. It's your thoughts. See, when you have a mentality, it speaks volumes before you even enter a room. Your mindset is your process of thinking. Beautiful. Your mentality is your character. It's your being. It's who you are. So I love monumental mentality. Monumental mindset is a sub.
But you have it all. Well, when you say both of them, either way, how you use it,
it's both. They give.
Yeah.
They
listen. It's the wordplay.
Yeah.
You using powerful words. You using vibrant words.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
My research.
Monumental man. You better do it. That's the only way we work
my research, baby.
We don't speak unfacts.
Everything.
We speak facts.
Factual.
But no, you do your due diligence. And when you use words, as I said when we first talked about it at Chef Joya, shout out to Chef Joya.
Shout out to my cousin.
When we was at the dinner, me and you talking, I said, I'm proud that you didn't use no bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't use something that say, hey, we're average.
Yeah.
I'm a bitch.
Period.
I'm trying to shit on the black man. I'm trying to defamate the black woman. I'm glad you're not
that person
riding that way, because we talked about the mindset, but now we need to talk about things that we produce out.
Yes.
What are we putting in these people?
Yep.
What are we putting in ourselves? As I smoke a cigar, black-owned company, shouts out to them.
Yep.
What are we putting in ourselves?
I'm all affiliation.
We talk about cigarettes.
Yep.
You smoke a cigarette, but then you say you can't hear no evil. I ain't pointing out no religions, but
yeah.
you get what I'm saying? What do we put in ourselves?
Yeah.
And then when we put these things in ourselves,
what is it releasing?
What are we releasing?
Yeah, what are we getting out? What
and how are you detoxing to release it, or are you just letting it release through your pores like dirty sweat?
Whoo, dirty sweat.
Because we found out that detoxing is the best way. Because nobody's perfect.
Yep.
And in this society with all this shit going around, you never know. You think you blocking out this and you been taking this.
Yep.
But once you catch it because of your mindset and your mentality, how you work off of codes and values.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes. Oh, you better tell them.
Come on, man. It's so what? Let's rewind. The words you chose. We're gonna say the 3 words: monumental mindset, monumental mentality.
Yep.
That means you hold yourself to high standards,
yeah,
high values, not just as Dr. Cuzzo. Not
Dr.
as just
Q.
Dr. Q. Sorry, y'all. This is how to show you.
This is how we do.
But it's still family. I respect the brand. I'm not gonna say Cuzzo.
Yeah, I'm with you,
Dr. Cuzzo. You gotta respect it, yo. We gotta respect these titles, man.
Yeah.
We gotta respect our leverage in life that we have gained.
Yeah.
Wildest dreams.
Yeah.
We are our ancestors' wildest dreams, bro.
I agree. I'm so happy. And as we sit in this room, y'all, that's filled with shoes across the wall. I wish I could show y'all. It's just shoes across the wall.
You know, I'm a collector.
But what I can say is this. It's not just about material things. And that's what monumental mindset and having a monumental mentality and having generational wealth really means. Mm-hmm. It's not about me. Everything we doing today is not just for our benefit.
Mm-mm.
Right. We're doing things that our children's children will be thankful for because we don't have time for mediocrity.
Mm-mm.
We don't have time for no bull crap. Mm-mm. Or as my cousin would say, bullshit. y'all know I'll be cussing on here all the time.
I got a little bit, y'all. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I know. So just an explicit episode. This is not about the bullshit. This is not about what I have or what I can materialistically give to you. But it is, baby, let me show you something different. Mm-hmm. What you told me when we was in the kitchen, you said, my kids, they might not be able to spit this or that, but they can tell you about real estate. Mm-hmm. They can tell you about properties. That's right. They can tell you about assets.
That's right.
They can tell you about liabilities. That's but right. These are conversations that are not normally had within the Black household and at the Black dinner table.
Come on.
What
now.
You discuss at
Are
dinner?
we at the dinner table anymore?
Oh. It's the dinner
See, we're talking about passing DNA and generational wealth.
Yeah.
One of the wealthiest things the Black community had was the dinner table. Why aren't we at the dinner table anymore?
Wow. So that's a charge. Charge to the people.
I want y'all to comment on this video. I want you to say, Dr. Quee, this is why we are not ... That's a great question.
Yeah, why are we not at the dinner table?
One of our most powerful things in the Black community was the dinner table.
It is true, because that's where we sit down.
See, Grandma didn't care what the hell you did during the day, as long as you didn't bring it home.
Right.
As long as you was at home for supper before the lights came on and your hands was washed and you was ready to eat. Mm-hmm. See, we grew up west side of Chicago to the north side of Milwaukee.
Right, yeah.
K-Town to 46.
Period.
To center, all up and down.
20 block radius.
And we still had dinner at the table.
Yeah.
And we knew when no hands on that table,
yeah,
until the food was ready, you better not put your elbows on the table, and you better not sound like a whole damn farm out here.
Right, and no smacking.
No,
we don't do that. Chew your mouth closed.
But see, what did that teach us? Did that just teach us how to eat at a dinner table?
No.
Or did that teach us the value, the mentality,
yes,
of monumental, having high value?
Yeah.
See, what happened? They took the dinner table out of our home, and we put it in front of the fucking black box.
Yep, the TV.
And then when
in a phone.
So who's teaching our kids at dinner when the parents used to teach us at the dinner table? Who's teaching our kids?
Wow. So charge is this. Have Sunday dinners.
There we go.
Period. Have Sunday dinners. Generational wealth starts with passing on information from you to your children, and the same information get passed from your children to your grands, great-grands, and so forth. How are you passing that information? Because the black box, the TV, the phone, the tickety-tock, the Facebook, and the grams, using that to just educate your youth is not going to be enough.
It's not it.
It's not.
And it's great to have.
It is. And it's misleading. Because, baby, half of that stuff be fake. My daughter asked me the other day, like, Mom, you can snap and change clothes. I said, show me.
And it changed, did it?
No, I ain't changed.
Exactly. But you can't tell them that.
Let me see you do it.
You can't tell them that.
No.
That's the crazy thing, Quee. And you know what's even more crazy? We're stuck right at the top of that generation.
Well, yeah.
Because we can't do it without the tools that they're abusing.
Right, yeah.
We're utilizing it. They're abusing it because it's a part of their system. They don't even know they're being caught.
Wow.
So it's not their fault they're abusing it. They're getting abused.
Yep.
Look what's going on in Milwaukee.
They're the guinea pigs.
Kia boys. Little old Milwaukee started the most popular gang of today's generation in the country.
Not just gangs, but the craziest.
Stealing cars all over the world. Shouts out to Milwaukee, but that shit is ignorant. Cut it out, bro. Get some money. Call me if you need me. Period. And it's a lot of black. Can I talk about Milwaukee a little bit?
Go ahead. Talk to the people.
We talking mindset, right?
Yep.
We talking dinner table, right?
We talking dinner table.
There's a lot of black men.
Smart.
And I'm gonna go pro-black. Once again, anything I say about a black man, I am speaking in twos. Black man and black woman, but I'm going to just say black men. So do not cut my throat, y'all. I'm not speaking individual. I'm speaking in couple. If I say black man, I'm speaking black woman and men. But there's a lot of black men, black people in our city that we come from.
Yep.
And your grandmother, my auntie, my favorite auntie actually. Well, Auntie Belinda and Auntie Adrian.
You gotta say both of them. Auntie
Belinda, my God. Auntie Belinda, hey, listen. Auntie Belinda, she's definitely my favorite, hands down. But she asked the question. She said, "Do you ever miss home?" And our little cousin was there, Deja. She's only 25.
Yeah.
So before we can ever answer it, she had already answered, and she said, "Yeah, it's a vibe." And we all looked at each other and said, "What's a vibe?" You don't know.
It ain't my vibe.
It ain't our vibe. And before I decided to release my old mindset and my old ill feelings that I worked so hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
You know, not just get over, I got rid of this shit.
Good.
You know, exactly. I got rid of that mindset and created a mentality. So when she hit me, it was like, and you see me take that breath before I answered. Something that we all need to work on. Black people, take a breath before you do shit.
Yeah. Respond. Don't react.
There we go. But I took it and I said, you know what? As much fun as we had growing up in that city, where we was being taught things, where we knew it was violent, but that wasn't our leading factor. That wasn't our leading. We knew it was violent. But that wasn't the leading thing for us growing up in Milwaukee. We didn't look forward to stealing cars and seeing motherfuckers doing all this crazy stuff. Yeah, excuse my language. But we wasn't looking forward to that. We was looking forward to the party on 45th.
Right. We was trying to have some fun.
Have some
outside
fun. Have some fun.
And be children.
Let me fast forward. Due to the circumstances of where we come from, man, we have an uphill battle that's reversed. We stay downhill. We supposed to be going uphill, but for some reason, we stay going down. Why? This is rhetorical for you because I know you know.
Yeah.
But for the people, we ask why.
Why?
Are we blaming everybody for what we're going through? Are we still allowing violence to be the deciding factor of our character?
Wow. Are you falling into the statistic?
Are you watching too much news?
Or are you trying to go beyond?
We have so many questions. And they know that. And we know that.
Yeah.
So what do we need to do as a people? Especially where we come from. What do we need as a people? And that brings me to my point. There's so many good people that's doing good things in Milwaukee. But we can't ignore systematic intention to fail. For us to fail. We can't ignore that.
Right. And you can't, don't get caught up in those traps. Like, if the traps is there. We know traps are there. We know the different things that we need to avoid. Y'all, I'm sorry. My little headphones. Okay, there we go. We know the traps are there. We know the different things that we need to avoid. But it's up to us to make those decisions. Are you going to make the decision to go against the grain, to not fall into those traps, not fall into those stereotypes? Not if they say, "Oh, you're going to be pregnant by 16," are you going to be pregnant by 16, or are you going to prove them wrong? If they say you're going to be dead or in jail, are you going to be dead and in jail and not see the age of 25, or are you going to prove them wrong. You don't have to live according to what somebody already put on you. It's up to you to decide your future and for you to take action to change it. Because it's your life, it's nobody else's. Just because somebody project things on you don't mean that you have to accept the projections. But when you accept it, now you internalize and you feel like there's nothing else left out there for you. But I am here willing to tell you, and Yomi Courtney off 06. We are here and we are willing to tell you that there is more out there outside the city. There is more out there outside of what it is that you're used to or what you are told.
Or what you don't know.
Right, or what you don't know. Just go out, experience different things. View the world. See things from a whole different standpoint. When you get off of those 20 block radius, for us, it was what, 46 to 22nd. We was all up and through there. Yes. And then we would go down to the east side and we was all up and through there. Maybe it was all up on Congress. Yep. All up and through Congress. Yeah. Right. All through K-Town. So it's like you have to pick and choose. Dude, is that all that you want to see? Or do you want to be exposed to more? Because trust and believe me, there is more out there beyond just the radius of your own understanding.
You better say it again.
Go out and figure out what is there. Explore. Take adventures. I had adventures as a word of the week. Take adventures. When we speak of generational wealth, one thing I love, Yomi, is that when you said generational wealth is not just about money, but it's about a mindset. I can give you all the money in the world, but you can be broke tomorrow if you don't know what to do.
We see it every day.
Yeah.
How many athletes become millionaires every year?
How many people win the lottery and be broke in a month?
Why?
Because you don't know how to handle what it is. Your mindset is not there. You have to be prepared and you have to be in the mindset to be able to reproduce and continue to flourish off of whatever it is that you get.
Yes.
And if you ain't got the mindset to do it, then baby, just as fast as it comes is as fast as it goes. Faster. Right. It'll go faster. This ain't gonna run away from.
Ask your local drug dealer.
Right. It'll go faster. So I do have another quote I wanted to tell you that I saw. It said, "Build something that the future you will thank you for."
Ooh, that's beautiful too.
Yeah.
So you want me to answer that?
Yeah, I mean, I know you got.
I ain't gonna say answer
multiple. Yeah, you can speak on that because I know you have multiple different businesses. I know you have businesses named after your children. You are in different areas and avenues, different streams of income, but building something now that your future self will thank you for.
My health. My health.
Yes.
Point blank, period. My future self will thank me for changing my diet now.
Wow.
My future self will thank me for stop smoking weed now.
Yeah.
My future self will say, pace yourself when you drink. If you're going to say you're an occasional drinker, be an occasional drinker.
Right.
If my future self says, I'm so glad you learn how to meditate.
Wow.
Stop and breathe because this could have went left.
Yes.
Your high blood pressure, which is DNA passed through. It's passed through your DNA. My future will say, thank you for checking that shit in.
Yeah.
So health and wealth.
They go together.
Hand in hand. Can't have one without the other.
Where health goes, wealth follows.
Yeah, so let's go to person. Let's go to number 2 because that is not just health that I would think. You're right, I do have a lot that I would say, you know what? My 80-year-old self will look back and say, I taught my son, I taught my daughter, I raised my children.
Yeah.
I raised my family, I raised other children, which is my children. I raised my cousins.
Yep.
I gave them something, not just physical,
yes,
but mental. I gave them something spiritual. You know, we have to stop lacking on what we give in these youth because one thing that Black people continuously to give is faith.
Yep. Get some faith when we don't broken people.
We don't want that shit no more. Hey, say it again.
The broken people living off of faith.
We don't want
faith without work is dead, y'all.
We want results. Y'all hear me? We want results.
Period.
And when I'm 80, I want to see my results. So I will thank myself because what I'm doing now is making sure I might not make it 80. But when I'm at that funeral as an ancestor and I see everybody thanking me, I'm going to thank them for allowing to be me, allowing me to do what I have to do to show that I love y'all, y'all love me. And it's not about just hustling and grinding on the money tip.
Yep.
It's really, yes, Yojo Home and Properties, partner with Dr. Q Investments. Yes. Ibarri Enterprises out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Yes, we have all this.
Yeah.
Yes, but this does not come with me just waking up quick, reading a couple affirmations, just going about my day and saying I got it.
No, you live, breathe, sleep, eat.
No, you have to eat, breathe, sleep this shit, but you got to do it with a purpose.
Yeah, intentional.
I don't care. Yes, say it again. Intentional. Why? Wake up in the morning and ask yourself. Everybody, when you wake up, before you do your affirmations and your goals, ask yourself why. Ask God why. However you believe in it, internal, external, however you believe in it, ask him, she, her, them, why. Why you wake up this morning? Why'd you go to sleep last night? Why'd you put me in this position to be this person? Yeah. Me and my wife got a run-on joke. Ain't you happy you ain't a squirrel?
Period. Did you be chasing a nut?
Animalistic mentality. And that's real shit.
That's funny. Shit. That's true.
We gotta do this, man. Like as people, man, I can't tell a trained, educated pharmacist shit about how to be a pharmacist.
No.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck how many prescription pills I took in my life. And I don't take shit. I'm a vitamin nigga. But I can't tell an educated, trained pharmacist shit about dosages. Nothing.
Yeah. Facts.
But I can tell you to love yourself.
It can. Yeah.
I can tell you that if you want something out of life, you can have it. Yeah. And that's material, physical, wealth, health, emotional, internal, external, whatever.
So much more.
It's so much more. And it's really about, have you done something on limits yet? Yeah. I believe I seen you did something on limits.
I did.
The limits. Stop setting limits.
I don't got no limits.
We don't got no limits.
No
Why
limits,
do we need limits? You got chains on it?
No limits.
We ain't Django. We ain't Django around us. No, seriously. We don't have limits, man. Limitless. Stop this. 2023. Yeah. You want to die at 80 and say, yeah, all I got is a nice house and a car. Yeah. And I left this house for my kids. At least. Yeah, you're right. At least. That's what we want to do. At least.
That's the minimum.
Leave a house and some land, which is major, but it's easy to obtain. Yep. And listen, what's the popular jeans now? Fuck it, in high school, jeans was Jabot. Yep. Even I was paying for. I ain't gonna lie, I was buying them too. But we paying $100 per jean. Yep. If not more, if it was a school one, we paying $150. Yep. Now let's do some math. How much a vending machine costs?
Yeah. What is it? 13? Oh no, $35.
No, you can get a vending machine for $500 a used one. You can get a brand new one for about $12.
Right, but you still got to stock it.
But you got.
Well, I'm thinking
but you got 15 pairs of Jabots. Your mom, or dad bought you 15 pairs. They buy you 2 pairs of Jabots a month. And I have a friend. This is a true story. Wow. He had a pair of Jabots every week. Why not buy your son a vending machine?
See, and that's where the generation
mindset,
starts.
mentality. Yeah. We have to start using our brains. Now the boy can buy as many goddamn Jabots he wants. Right. And you can still have money
coming in. So I like that. And one thing I will say is that the quote that we had earlier today is, I don't want to just leave my clothes and my shoes, but I want to leave my land and my businesses. So this is really where mindset come into play, because many times what we do in the Black community is we spend our money on liabilities. What are liabilities? Liabilities are things that you have to pay every month. Mm-hmm. Not just every month, but things that you have to pay, but does not have any kind of value that you are bringing in from purchasing it. That's so just like those Jabots or those new pair of shoes, by the time you wear it, the value of it depreciates.
Soon as you buy it.
Soon as you buy a new car, you go out, buy a Benz, a Bentley. It don't matter what it is. The moment that you drive it off the lot, the value of it depreciates.
That's right.
Why? Because it's not worth as much as it was before you set your little butt in that seat. Period. It's not. So what we do is we need to really focus on not just purchasing liabilities, but where are your assets? What are you spending your money on that's going to create an income for you? Where is the residuals?
That's right.
What are you going to do that's not, if you was to leave this earth today, which I pray none of you do, if you was to leave this earth today, what assets are you leaving for your children, for your children's children. Because one thing I can say is some things you can't reproduce. And what can't you reproduce? Land. You can't reproduce land, baby. Once all of it's gone. So get it while it's hot. Okay? You can't.
And it's enough for all of us to have.
Exactly.
That's
the second line, bro.
It wasn't. But there's enough for us to have.
Yes.
My brother, since third grade, Sawi.
I'm so proud of him.
You want to talk about generational wealth?
Yes. Go ahead. You can tell his story, Sawi. We love you. We gonna tell you.
Sawi, shouts out to Sawi. He's down in Houston doing his thing. His wife and his 4 sons.
And they all doing their thing. Period.
Sawi, if you see this, love, bro.
Beautiful black family.
And keep going. If you need us, we're here for you.
It is.
And plus, we'll buy some of that to develop on too.
Right, we get a couple acres.
Yeah.
You got a couple acres you want us to get rid of,
bro. But the story behind it is beautiful.
Yes,
it's beautiful. 50 acres. Didn't even know he was going to get it.
And the house is still, the original house is still on that land.
And it has lakes on it.
Wow.
It has 3 lakes on it.
Whew.
From what I seen, I say God. Not goddamn. I say God. Look at God. God did. That's the only thing I like about DJ Khaled is he will put God in his accolades. Because you gotta put God in here, bro. And I'm not trying to turn this to a spiritual podcast, but
right, okay.
You ought to be some goddamn fools to not put God into your pot. We can't talk about generational wealth without having God. Look at God. Mm-hmm. God did. So he gained 50 acres from his grandparents.
That and it's so dope. It is
beautiful.
Beautiful.
So you talk about land. Shit. Man, I want you to look up these brothers. And it's a set of young brothers here. They're about 31 and 30. These dudes are building their own community here.
That's what
they bought about, I think, maybe 1,000 acres here.
Wow.
And they got people farming. They got a whole community out there. Young brothers. You can't tell. I'll take it back. Back in the day, Farrakhan even bought some land for the nation. I never knew what was going on or what they did with it. But when you're talking about land, we don't individually have to buy shit.
Right, we can do it as a collective.
Talk to y'all pastors. Next time the pastor say, I need to do something, we going to say, we need some new land. Talk to y'all spiritual leaders. We need some land. We want land. Pastor, where's our community? Hold these pastors accountable. And because believe it or not,
you can do
there's some real good pastors out here.
It is.
Who will actually say, well, if that's what y'all want to do, church,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
And instead of having a church, you will have a whole community.
Now you have a mentality.
Period.
Now you have a monumental mentality.
Yep.
Because you're building a community.
Yep.
And what makes a community? Common unity.
Yep. With a goal in mind.
So talk to your local people. Hook up with your family. Y'all, we gotta understand that generation that like cousins mean something to us. Everybody we always say this as black people. Everybody got a crackhead in their family. But we also, why we don't say everybody got a millionaire in their family? Because we do. Everybody has a millionaire in their family.
Couple.
And our family is blessed to have a couple.
Yeah.
I'll put it out there. We receive inheritance from Langston Hughes in our family.
Yep. Yeah.
And y'all can fact check it if you want to. We do.
Yeah, I definitely spoke.
So, you spoke about it?
Well, no, not on here. I didn't. But
I'm sorry. I let the cat out
you
of the bag.
good. I mean, it's
so
true.
But we talk about generational wealth.
Yeah.
So we been on it. We been new.
Yeah.
Our ancestors been new. They just want to make sure that we received it. Right. And we did what the fuck we supposed to do with it.
Right. Ooh.
We have to be our ancestors' wildest dreams and reality.
Yep.
This shit, not you, but I tell you, don't come to complain you what your mama didn't do. You do it.
Yep.
If you know it now, why you won't do it?
If it's something you ain't like, change it.
Come on now. You
ain't like, change
what was the quote you just did? What was the last quote you just did?
Which one?
Literally the one that just led this question.
The shoes and clothes shouldn't come from you, but land and businesses.
How many of y'all own black-owned shoes?
Right.
How many of y'all own black-owned clothes?
Yep.
How many of y'all own black? And I'm not saying don't support other people because of your personal taste. Because that's what y'all gonna say, I like what I like. I get it. Who cares? Whatever. You just want to debate. You're going to lose internally anyway because you know you're doing wrong. But I mean, it's real. It's real. Because I have the same demons where I'm like, damn, I still like Louis.
Right.
You know me, I got a whole closet of Louis.
Right.
But do I praise it? Do I worship it? I will burn my shit right now. I really don't care. Mm-hmm. But it's trophies. Just like when you win a basketball game, when you complete your goals, when you graduate from college, when you get that doctorate, you don't just be like, this is my bachelor's, this is my... No, you hang that shit up. Right. Because they're my monumental moments. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. So when I say buy black, I say recycle dollar before we release that shit. Yeah.
Ideally, yeah, that's what should happen. Yeah. Spend your money where your people are.
But we know due to circumstances, and people say, well, everything can't be black. That's true. Everything can be black.
Yeah,
but can it?
It can. And I'm not, I'm for, listen, I'm for everybody doing what they got to do to get where they want to be. And at the end of the day, I feel like if you can support and uplift and grow your community, do it.
That's all it's about.
Do it. I will say this: the guy who stays, he owns the gas station not too far from me. I can't remember his name. Lalo. Yes, his name is Lalo. He's a Indian guy. Don't stay far from me. Amazing gentleman. I said, oh, how many kids you have? I have like 8. I said, oh, you got a lot of kids. Well, that's because I don't consider my nieces and nephews as nieces and nephews.
That's right.
Those are considered my children. All of my siblings' children are considered my children.
That's right.
So I have 8 children, but him and his wife have 2. His brother got 3.
And where do you think they learn that concept
Right.
from?
So that's their mindset, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's their mentality. Their mentality, how many kids? Just right off bat, 8. I'm like, oh, they got a lot of kids. But it's not. It wasn't in his mind. He didn't even have to think about it. The answer came out, and I'm like, well, whoa, hold on. Then you got to explain, like, oh, well, this is how we do.
Right.
Oh, we have one pot of money, and everybody live off of it because we trust each other.
That's right.
And we know that all of our expenses is going to come out this one pot, and that pot is going to be for the family.
That's right.
And if you go anything against the grain for that pot, now we have a problem.
That's right.
But ain't nobody going against the grain for the pot because your bills, your daily expenses, everything is already taken care of.
Community.
Because you have a unity, and you're moving forward together. I would love for us as an African American Black community to have that kitchen table dinner and to have that pot to pull from and that trust to ensure that everybody's going to do right by the pot.
That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And can I piggyback off of that?
Yeah, go ahead.
She's absolutely right, y'all. And I'm going to target that trust word. I intentionally word it shit.
Dang, I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, intentionally.
Trust and
without respect, love is lost. And Black people, that's what we are facing right now.
Wow.
You got to start loving and respecting each other, y'all. We have to. We can't, our biggest thing is we don't trust each other.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? And that's so unfortunate because we grew up with everybody. We grew up with these people. People grow up with each other. They live life, been through life and death experiences, but they still won't trust.
Right, yeah.
But is it our fault all the way?
Ooh.
Or is that a generational code that's been passed through us?
And that's bad.
That's been blocking us.
That's that crabs in the barrel.
Crabs in the barrel. And can I give my Black people some 10 points real quick? I'm going to give us 10 points because, granted, the Muslims, the Arabs, all the other cultures, the Chinese, granted, they immigrated over here. So they had a little bit of leverage of what they got.
Right.
We always been dealt with chitlin shit. So we have a little bit more psych and spiritual battle to fight, to deal with. But you're right. That is a monumental goal that we need to obtain as people.
Yeah.
We need to focus on how to love each other, how to respect each other.
Yeah.
Stop judging wrong or negative. Judge proper. I say judgment is natural. They say only God can judge you. Well, shit, stop going to interviews then because they judge you. Stop going to talent shows because they judge you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Judging is natural way of life, but we don't have to judge negative.
Right.
I don't have to look at you as a bad person just because you might remind me of my cousin or I think I got people like this. And that's our problem as people. We go shoot negative before we even vibe with the positive radiation.
Wow.
So when you say, can we do this? Yes, we can. But are we ready?
Wow.
Are we prepared to love and forgive each other? Ask the people. Because I know you are. I know your husband is.
Yeah.
My brother, shouts out to Kwan. I know I am. Yeah. I know my woman is.
Shouts out to Joe.
I know, and we know a slew of other people that's ready. But that's the blessings that God dealt for us.
Yeah.
But what about the rest of our community?
Wow.
How do we instill in them the renewal of spirit? How do we allow our people to say, that's it?
Yeah.
We give up. We just want love.
We want to move forward.
We don't want y'all love.
Yeah.
We just want love amongst us.
Wow. That's a good question.
That's
$1 million
We can't start our generational wealth until we figure that out.
Yeah.
We can't. Our family figured it out.
Yeah.
We figured out how to love each other without saying too much.
Yeah.
This is how our family learned how to love each other. We salute everybody at what they're doing in life. We recognize.
Period.
Dr. Quee, Chef Joya, Keel Vigo, Barry, what's up with the stocks?
Yeah.
Shalonda, what's up? Where you at now? Minnesota. We learn how to recognize and respect each other.
And appreciate.
Gratitude. We talked about this earlier within couples. Yeah. How many couples actually really show proper gratitude?
Yeah.
We got an 89% divorce rate because they say it's money, but I feel like that's old generation shit. I think it's because of gratitude and appreciation.
Yeah.
Men not understanding the woman got power now. And women not understanding that you got to bring your man back up to power too.
Yep. Wow.
We have a lot of shit
that we do.
Before we start talking about financial generation wealth, that we need to start talking about generational health. Why are we still passing diabetes along at a younger age?
That's what they be wanting that fat back.
The bacon.
They be wanting the bacon. I want the bacon.
But you know, Queen, I like I told you when we was in Charlotte, I appreciate you doing this because I get tired of the bullshit. Yeah. I got a black daughter. Yep. 3 of them. Mm-hmm. One of them, I ain't gonna say is with special needs. She's just a special child. Yeah. And she's a turn up lovely monster. Yeah. Monster. But I be damn. Shouts out to the city girls and all these podcasts, but I'm sorry, y'all. I need my daughters to be. I need other things to be put in her.
A little bit. Yeah,
they love their music.
Yeah.
I let my daughters love their music.
Yeah.
It's music. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
But I also understand mindset and the mentality that come with it. So as a father, I have to make sure before you follow this music, I gotta understand first. Yeah. I'm not perfect. I'm 35. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Grandparents are here for a reason. Yep. To make sure we take care of our kids because they know we gonna fuck up just like they fucked up with us.
Get it together.
Get it together. Get it together. But what we have learned in this generation is that we have the choice to raise our kids how we want. Yeah. We speak body positivity to our kids. Yeah. We speak self-esteem to our kids. Yeah. Self-confidence. Yeah. We speak desire, fire, will, hunger. Yeah. We don't sugarcoat the shit because we're afraid of systematic failure or previous systematic shit that didn't work for black people or maybe the white people shut it down, the government. No, we got to stop these niggas from coming together. Now we don't give a fuck. Yeah, we do it. We do what we got to do because guess what? At the end of the day, who ain't gonna die? Name me one other person in this world that ain't gonna die. Don't worry, we can wait for centuries.
You ain't got to.
Everybody gonna die.
Know, everybody.
And we understand it. And because we understand it, y'all, we don't have to be afraid of it. Yeah. Let's take advantage of it. Yeah. Let's enjoy it. Oh, you had a drink today? Have another one. But let's drink. Make sure you pour a little bit for the ancestors and thank you. Thank them because you had this drink. Now go out, party, come back, work, hustle hard, be a family, raise your kid. Why can't we just be positive and radiate? I don't knock people for going out. Yeah. I don't knock people for their vices. Yeah. I knock people for people knocking other people. That part. Why? If you a wolf, why you picking on sheep? Yep. Or are you a sheep dressed as a wolf, as they say? Ha! Sheep dressed in wolf clothing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I don't mean to talk your head off, but yeah, I will. When we talk about generational wealth, we're going to say generational wealth and health. Yeah. Because we got to get rid of this diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get rid of this high blood pressure.
Yeah.
We got to get rid of this mentality, this mental, this sickness. Black men are sick mentally, man.
And it's not just black men.
No. Remember I said, when I say black men, we speaking as two. Yeah. Black women, black men. We are sick, man. And it's not our fault 100%, but it's not like we can't get up out this bed and fix this cold.
Right, yeah. Get the help you need, dog.
Get the help you need. If it's your mother, a psychiatrist, a therapist, whatever, Dr. Q, me, your dog, you know, get the help, because at the end of the day, do not live your life suppressed with the thought of what could have been. Wow. We don't have time for that anymore.
Yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda is gone.
That's gone.
It's gone.
You know what's here?
Action.
Action. Now. Do it. For what? No excuses, no reason. See, excuse is really detrimental, but a reason is like, it gives people leeway. Well, the reason I didn't do it is because so that you're looking for victimization.
Right. It's still an excuse.
It's still an excuse. It's just a fancy, dressed up, might be justifiable excuse. Yeah. But at the end of the day, how many people say, you from Milwaukee, you ain't gonna be no doctor, girl. Stop it.
Right, period.
Girl, you messed up. Your line messed up. You ain't gonna never make it to that good sisterhood. Right. It's okay. Why y'all doubting me? Why you telling me it's okay? You don't know what the fuck really happened. Yeah. But guess what? Scream your shit now. Right. You get what I'm saying? Period. Because you went through it. Yeah. You knew that outcome. You knew that monumental moment
is gonna come flourish.
And when you hit that, me and my wife said, dude, we know when we started real estate, we said, I asked her when I said, when you think your monumental moment will be? Like that moment. She said, I don't know, babe. I was just thinking about that. I think that my moment is going to be when I actually in the house or something. I said, wow. I said, babe, my moment is now. I said, I'm at the point, like, my monumental moment is now. I know my shit is now because I've been waiting for this moment
for so long.
For so long.
And sometimes we got to celebrate. Listen.
Come on now.
Celebrating your moment, celebrating your victory.
You have to. Sometimes do it all the time.
Right. Celebrate
Who
yourself.
says it's illegal to not celebrate or recognize yourself?
Right. And if people think you bragging, then it sounds like they hating.
Then fuck them.
It sounds like they hating, baby.
Come on now.
Come on now. And celebrate yourself.
Because what do we do in our family, Queen?
Celebrate everybody.
We celebrate everybody's shit.
Whatever you got going on.
Why not?
I'll be here to support.
And if not, I'll be on Zoom.
Right. Might not be in the building, but
our family Zoom made a lot of money off our family.
I know, I got on
yeah, nigga, COVID, we came together. Yeah. And we still together due to shouts out to COVID, because nigga, that brought our family closer. Yeah. And hopefully it should bring a lot more people closer. Yeah. COVID was a rude awakening.
It was. It definitely was. And it was a moment in time where we really had to kind of get back to ourselves and get back to building those bonds and those relationships. So we are going to move to part 2 of our podcast. This is going to be our monumental metaphor to get us through the week. So our monumental metaphor this week, of course, go hand in hand with our word of the week, which is generational wealth. Our metaphor or phrase is coming from the Dr. Sonia, who is my mentor, and her quote or phrase is this: if you do not come from a wealthy family should come from you. That right there, listen, every time I hear her say it, I'm like, yo, that is beastie, because it just gives you that charge. It's like, you know what? This is not just about me. This is about more than me. This is about my future. This is about my kids. Yeah. This is about the legacy. This is about the generational wealth. This is about the mindset. This is about leaving that education and pouring into them so that they can continue to be monumental. That's right. So that her quote is fire to me.
It needs to be on a t-shirt.
When you hear that, what you think?
A t-shirt.
A t-shirt.
I advertise
Dr. Sonia.
A billboard. Dr. Sonia, coming from me.
T-shirt.
Put that on a t-shirt and I will buy it. But no, seriously, that's facts.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the only race that's not living that.
Wow. That's deep.
And I'm not going to blame system. I'm going to go to the financial side now.
Yep.
And I'm not going to blame system either. So I'm not going with the empty either. We're the only race that don't do that.
Why?
We trying to die with our shit. Why?
Right.
We say
take it to the grave.
I'm a die with this shit.
Right. Take it to the grave. You want to
Why?
take your money to the grave? It ain't
Why is that a
gonna
quote?
do nothing.
Right.
You
Why is
gone.
that a quote?
Yeah.
Why is that a quote in the black community?
What is it? Bury me.
Bury me with this, bro.
And what it's gonna do besides get ate up by the ants?
You know what I want to be buried with?
I don't even want to be buried, baby. You don't got to bury me. I don't want to be buried. I'm already claustrophobic, so
I want to be buried just so I can be right next to my family. I want to own my cemetery. I want my family to own this cemetery.
You just take me with you here.
Y'all be in there. Everybody gonna be buried in this one. I don't want to be buried with shit but my woman and kids when they come.
Okay.
After that, because what the fuck? We gotta be honest, that's just body.
Yeah.
That's just body.
That's physical. Yeah.
We gotta live the spirit, but I'm going financial. She's right.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing out here?
Yeah.
But let me get a little mean real quick. What the fuck are you niggas doing out here?
Period.
We are wasting so much money and time on the wrong shit that it makes no sense.
Wow.
And if the quote that she said is so powerful for me as a man, because let's call it for what it is. We already at the bottom of the barrel with this shit. As a black man, we have a lot of challenges to face. And shouts out to the black woman because I love being able to jump on my woman back when I need to.
Right.
Because I'm going to always carry her.
Yeah.
But sometimes due to society, I got to jump on her back.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know society gave the black woman just a little bit more edge. I ain't going to say life. I'm going to say edge.
Right.
We talking about government assistance, all that shit that we don't even really want nowadays.
Right. The
shit that we're breaking away from. Because our generational wealth is not government assistance.
Right. Period.
You get what I'm saying?
Generational wealth is not government assistance.
It's not.
But it could definitely be tax write-off.
Man, y'all better start spending the food stamps at the black grocery store. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Since they're giving it to us for free.
And the crab boys.
Man, some black restaurants, y'all start selling produce so y'all can get these stamps.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Get the wig.
Let's just be honest. This generation particularly, in Atlanta, you got 16-year-olds driving Lamborghinis. Let's talk about materialistic shit because it is a trophy for a lot of people.
It is. You
got 23-year-olds running investment companies.
Wow.
Not a lick of education or
degree.
Not a lick of university and college education. They got education on what they did.
Yeah.
But I'm still pro college. So, but the wide spectrum of ways to make it nowadays.
Yeah.
And when I say make it, not make it like I am at the top of the mountain, but successful at what you do.
Yeah.
It's way bigger than it ever was before. So when I say, what the fuck are y'all doing? The fuck you can get rich selling candles. I mean it.
Selling rocks.
And not crack ones.
Yes. It's so many
ways.
Many different ways.
So many ways.
Yeah.
So I agree with her. If you know you come from the bottom or the mud, let's say the mud, because the bottom is anybody's bottom. You can be rich and be at the bottom. But if you come from the mud, knowing you didn't have that silver spoon, why aren't you making that your entire mental?
Yeah.
Your whole mindset to be, how can I make sure my kids is not like that? Yeah. Let me tell you a gangster code, and I'm going to end it at that. A gangster code, you ever watch a real gangster? Not a movie, a real gangster. We got some in our family.
Yeah.
They got the softest kids.
Uh-huh.
You know why?
Why?
Because the gangster never want to leave what he did to them.
Yep.
He don't never want to pass that shit down. But he also know that he's going to go as hard as he can to make sure his kids never live the life
that he did. Wow.
So now we need to apply that gangster code, not the mentality, the code.
We're not telling you to go be a gangster.
Yeah, we're not telling you to be a gangster. Yeah, we're telling you the code. We need to apply that code. Yeah. She's right, though. If you,
my thing is, you always want your children to do better than what you did. So, and if you don't, then it sounds like a personal problem that you need to kind of figure out within yourself. Mm-hmm. But ideally, we want our children and our children's children to not just meet us, but go and surpass what it is that we are doing. Mm-hmm. Well, that is it. Thank you so much for joining us. Yomi, thank you for this conversation. This is probably going to be one of my longest podcasts because y'all know I can't talk about 30 minutes. I'll be like, that's it. But this was very informative, very informational, very much so needed, and just dropped so many different gems on what it means to have generational wealth, not just wealth as far as assets or money, but wealth within the mindset. So if you are a fan of the show and like what you are hearing, please again like, comment, and subscribe at Dr. Q the Coach on all social media platforms. And always remember that the sky is not the limit because there is more out there beyond the clouds. I will see you next week.